Alright guys, and welcome back to another video of Carrick Colts, and this is the November roundup, and our first game is away to Colton. We drew one each with them last time as Haz makes a good save on a free kick. From the corner they swing it in, Dawson clears out to the edge of the box, their player hits it back in, and then their player hits it up, their other striker smashes it and it goes in over Haz. There was calls for offside but it wasn't, and we're 1-0 down probably 20 minutes in. Stevie has it, he punts up the wing but gets blocked. Ethan, who is a former player, has it and Rico takes him out. Well in Rico, as he tries to do that every game pretty much, which is good, and Stuart gets tackled by a pole there if you didn't see that on the sideline. But the ball gets played through, Rico and Ethan are in a foot race and Rico goes in there with another slide tackle on Ethan, good tackle there again. So now he was to attack, Lum has it on the wing, he cuts inside, holds off his man, squares it to James, back post, and he skies that from like 3 yards out, and it wasn't his proudest moment, but Dawson has it on the wing, he gives it down to wing to me, I get by my man, go down to the byline, cut it back to Kane, and Kane, I don't know if you saw that, but he had a fresh air kick. I get it off Aiden for my throw in, I have it, get by my man, and then as I'm running with the ball, James just kind of passes it into nowhere. But so we're in the attack, but that doesn't matter because Ewan just pegs Sean. Dawson now has it off a throw in from Aiden, he gets by his man, the man kind of shoves him off the ball, but it's a free kick. Lum has it, hits it, curls in, over the keeper, and that is one each, and that's a brilliant free kick as Kane runs on, celebrates with him. But just another replay for that free kick because it was a cracker. Over the keeper, and the bend on it was brilliant as well. So that's one each, and they missed a chance, and look at the linesman, he wasn't very happy as he chucks his flag down in a kind of wee temper. But Aiden on the ball now on the wing, gives it back to Lum outstrengths that man, and then two of them go in and absolutely just wipe out Lum, and yeah, there was no intention for the ball. Lum swings it in, hits the bar, and Aiden's there with the rebound and he skies that, and yes, he won't be the only one missing chances this game. But Aiden swings it in to Dawson, Dawson gets it just by the keeper, back to me, and honestly if it was a half yard in front of me I would have scored it. But Jack Conley on the wing gives it to Andy. Amazing scenes at the Colton Park. But Aiden gets the ball one-on-one with the right foot and he skies that, and honestly we could have won about 5-1 this game, but that is full time. Andy scored in like the last 2 or 3 minutes, and that was a great result for us because we kind of see Colton as slight rivals. But anyway, on to this next game against Largs at home, Stade de Glebe. Let's go. I get played through on the wing, hit it first time to James, and James hits it towards the keeper and the keeper saves it, but I get it on the wing again. I'll try and find James, but it's a wee bit too heavy for him as two players go and dive in there. But their number 9 gets a pressure him, it comes to their number 19, it gets tackled by James, who gives it back to number 9, but Lum goes in there and gets the ball, and that's clearly out, but the ref plays on, and Lum goes on, gets a penalty, and I'll just show you this because the ball was a mile out, and we Bucky knew it. So Lum, who won the penalty, going to take the penalty, and he scores it. Bottom corner, no chance for the keeper, and that is one each, and we should be beating this team. But they swung in a corner, and Haz came out for it, and not has his finest moment. He tried to punch it but he missed it, and we're down 2-1 against this team. They have a free kick, they hit the post, and honestly we should be smashing this team. Just as I go on one-on-one with the keeper, I go front post and I hit the post, and I didn't mean to go front post, obviously I went to go bottom corner, but Lum takes out that man. They've got history, those two, but that actually went in. It was a free kick by Lum. It's hard to see it, so I put it in our replay, and the keeper had a bit of a mare there. But that's 2 each, and James gets played through on the right wing, chips it over the keeper, and that is 3-2. And honestly we should definitely be in the lead because we missed quite a few chances. Stevie tries to get by that man in the back, but their number 10 goes and chips Haz, and he hits the bar, and Jed punts out for a corner, and Hammer was obviously impressed by this tackle by Lum.
Oh, fucking challenge.
So we're in the attack now as Kane shoots, their keeper saves it, pretty decent save, but their number 10 tries to take on Lum, he gets tackled, Lum gets the ball, their number 10 absolutely takes Lum out, and this tackle did actually get a red card, a straight red, and it might have been a wee bit harsh, but it was a rough tackle from behind. Lum has the ball, he pings it, keeper saves it, spills it, James has the follow up, and he hits that one wide, 3-4 yards out, but Stevie has the edge of the box, hits it, keeper saves it, good save again by the keeper. Keeper's somehow pulling out all these saves, but comes to Dawson at the edge of the box from a corner, volleys it, comes to me, I take a touch, I turn my man, and I hit that wide, and honestly that was terrible. I was going for far corner as well, but the ball gets cleared up to Kane, Kane holds it in, takes a touch on the head, gives it to James, James plays it over the top to Andrew, the new boy, he takes it onto Kane. Kane shoots, keeper saves it, and that goes out for a corner, and it was a decent save on it again by the keeper, but it gets swung in, headed out to Stevie. Stevie hits it on the volley, and that hits the post. And honestly, we've had so many chances this game and the Coyote game. Blum has it, plays it over the top, tries to get me, but their defender intercepts it. Comes to Aiden, he smashes it, comes to me, I take a touch, I'm gonna run down the wing. I don't even know what I tried there. I was gonna try and Ronaldo shot or something like that, but I slipped. And comes to Lum, Lum has it, gets by his man, I make a run down the wing, Lum holds off his man, he finds me, plays me through, I'm 1-on-1 with the keeper, and I hit the post again.
He's hit the post again.
So yeah, I hit the post again, but Lum has it, plays me through, I smash it across the face of goal, and they score an own goal. So I've actually created more own goals this season than I have scored. I suppose that's okay, but I should be scoring more. But Lum has it, gets by his man, plays it through to Big Andy, but it gets intercepted. Comes to Andrew, Andrew takes a touch onto his right, swings it in, back post to Kane, and Kane is there with the header to make it 5-2, and it was a pretty comfortable win. It should have been about 10-2, 10-0. But we go on, shake hands, that's the game. So in the December roundup, this is actually the first team we're playing away to them next episode, so look out for that. And against Crosshouse now, we've already played Crosshouse 2 times this season. This is the 3rd time, and this is the cup, the quarterfinals to get into a semi-final. So they are number 10 headers it, Jack Conley headers it off the line, they head it back in, and then number 5 hits it in, and they're 1-0 up. That must have been 2 minutes in, not the best of starts by us, but their player has a throw in, he throws it in, and Stevie puts that by Haz to put us 2-0 down. That would have been 7 minutes in, so definitely not good starting. Crosshouse win our corner, their 17 is trying to get something, he cuts it back to their number 12 who slices it, their player flicks it over me onto another guy on the wing who smashes it across goal. Haz makes a good save and Rico clears that away, and yeah, James gets it on the wing, plays it through Aiden, Aiden has it, can't see much because of Jack Conley's head, but Aiden has it, cuts inside, plays through Andy, Andy's 1-on-1 with the keeper, but he is offside, the keeper saved it anyway. But now their number 8 goes through, swings it into the back post, but no one's there. Number 9 gets it, he has it, keeps it alive, cuts it back to the edge of the box. Now number 8 headers it onto the post, and Dawson ends up clearing in this last minute. Coburn puts the guy, he came on, and Andy does a McGeady spin by his man, and literally this score is just mucked up because whoever was recording at the time of our goals missed our goals. We scored 2, they actually beat us 7-2. Lum and Andy scored, but whoever was recording never got it, so it wasn't the best against record anyways. That is full time, we got beat 7-2, knocked out the quarter final, but on to the next game.
Yeah. Find your way back home.
So home to Stuart, and Lum has the ball, plays over the top to Aiden, Aiden takes a touch, gives it through to Jack Conley, Jack Conley plays it through to James, James has it, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and the keeper saves it, and they end up clearing. Ewan now on the ball, gives it to Jack, Jack shoots, and the keeper saves it. James now we are nutmeg, I'll show that one again, it's not very clear. It's off the guy's leg, but it's still a nutmeg, and they have a corner. From the corner they swing it in, goes to the back post, their player runs in, scores, and the question remains,
who's marking him?
So it was James's man, he actually owned up to it at training, but Jack has the ball, gives it in the middle to James, James takes a touch, squares it, but no one is there to tap it in, and their player heads it on, Jack is there, and unlucky, straight to the keeper. Ball gets punted up, the number 16 gets a touch onto it, comes to Jack, Jack on the wing now, cuts inside of his man, he plays it, cuts it back to Ewan who hits it first time, and the keeper saves it, a decent save there, but we actually have a penalty. It was a penalty to make this 1-0. Lum steps up, he scored against Largs, and he scores now with a penalty, so that's 1 each now, and now number 16 has the ball, he punts it forwards, and Dawson goes up there with a header, it comes to their player who passes it back to their centre back at the halfway line, he plays a 1-2 around June, comes back to him, he smashes it first time, and that goes in top bins. And honestly, how he scored a goal like that, I have no idea. So we're 2-1 down now, and it comes to their player, but Aiden tackles him, it comes to Dawson, never mind about Dawson, what was Conley doing? So it's as if a slight breeze almost had Jack Conley's ankles gone, but he'd be able to stay on his knees, maybe keep his ankles alive, but it's a scramble at the 6-yard box, and the keeper ends up getting that, and honestly should be beating this team again. But Lum plays it through to Jack, Jack takes on his man, he smashes that, and it almost goes in top bins, but just goes over as Haz comes out. Haz takes him out, and Jay clears that one out, but it comes to Lum at the edge of the box, he smashes that, Keeper saves it and almost fumbled that into one of our paths. But it comes to me at the halfway line. I take a touch on my right, take it by their man, go down the wing, take on that fullback, get by him, but then everyone just walks in the way. I eventually got slide tackled on a free kick. Now behind the net with Stuart and Sean. Stuart just starts recording Sean doing this, I don't really know what he's doing, but he finds the camera, blocks his face, and we're on back into the game as I'm tackling my man. And literally, look at this, I tackle him, and then their ginger player takes him out. And just look at this, the ref gave a free kick for this. There's nothing wrong with this, and there's just nothing wrong with it. I tackle him, get the ball, and apparently there's something wrong with it. But he never gave the foul before the ginger guy tackled Reese. He clearly takes him out, and the whistle blows after the tackle. So the ref's having a shocker. He's bad, he's a terrible ref. But now they have the ball, they swing it in, and Aiden kind of clears that, not really, but it comes to Haz, and as you can see, well, you didn't really see it, but he kind of kicked the guy in the ribs. As you can see in this one, it was a kind of pushed him in the ribs with his studs, and I think that's because he kind of kicked Haz. But that shot that happened there got given as a corner, and it wasn't a corner, it's clearly a goal kick. It comes out to their man, they swing it in into the middle, and their player runs in and pegs Haz with that cross. And honestly, it wasn't a very good goal to concede, because Lum ducked from the ball because he thought he heard Haz shout, but it wasn't Haz, it was someone else shouting Haz. As you can see there, a circle Jade got sent off for the pussiest punch ever, but Reese has it at the edge of the box, gets by two men and puts it by the keeper on his return. He left at the start of the season because he was working, but he scores that, makes it 3 each, and this was in the dying moments. Their number 2 swings it in, Haz comes out, someone next in front of him, overhead kick, I clear it off the line. Dawson passes that back to Haz, and Haz picks up, but actually no one said anything to me about clearing it off the line. I was thinking I was going to hear well done Callum and all that, but anyway, Haz punts out from the goal kick, comes to Reese, Reese holds off his man, it comes to me, I play through Lum, I give it into Lum, and it wasn't the best of balls, but Lum tries his best to hold on to it. Reese kind of gets pegged there I think, but then it's full time, and that is the end of the video. So we got 2 wins, a draw and a cup loss, so 7 out of 9 points in the league in this episode, so it's not bad. It's probably our best run yet, but if you did like the video then please leave a like, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.